Ashet Audio presents 20 Years Younger. Look younger, feel younger, be younger. Written by Bob Greene, with Harold A. Lancer, M.D., Ronald L. Kotler, M.D., and Diane L. McKay, Ph.D. Read by the authors.
Introduction. Several years ago, I spent part of the spring cycling my way across the country, riding from Long Beach, California, to New York City. It was something I had always wanted to do, and the opportunity presented itself when I was booked on a multi-city tour to promote a book I'd written. I knew that the 3,600-mile trip would be grueling, but I thought it would actually be less stressful than racing from one airport to another, which is how a typical book tour unfolds. To prepare, I trained hard so that I'd be able to hit my target of riding about 100 miles a day. I planned to sleep in a different town every night and visit bookstores, malls, and fitness centers in more than 30 cities along the way. I wasn't far into the trip when I began to feel dramatic changes taking place. By the time I hit Arizona, I had a mental and emotional clarity that I'd never before experienced. At times, I'd be riding for 8 hours or more with nothing but the sound of my own breathing and the beat of my heart in my ears. As I looked around me, colors seemed brighter, the world smelled fresher, sounds seemed sharper, the things I touched seemed more textured. All my senses were amplified, and nothing rattled me. Not a dog giving chase, rain on my back, a treacherous ascent. As my legs cycled rhythmically, the pedestrian concerns of the everyday slipped away, and I'd find my thinking stripped down to the essentials. I contemplated the scenery, and I contemplated my life. What was important to me? What did I want out of life? While I was on that trip, it all became so much clearer. As I edged toward Chicago, I became aware that I was also going through extraordinary physical changes. I'd been hailed on at the Grand Canyon and twice climbed more than 11,000 feet in the still snowy Rockies, and I felt invincible, virtually bulletproof. Every night I slept like a rock. In my early 40s at the time, I thought I was pretty fit going into the ride, but that extreme physical challenge left me much stronger than I'd ever been in my life, even in my 20s. While I knew riding cross-country would be a challenge, and that I'd come off the bike fitter than when I started, I hadn't realized how much the trip would transform me, both physically and emotionally.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?